Kia ora everyone, ko Alice toku ikua, kei te whare tauka o Otago aho e Mahiana. My name is Alice, I work at the Otago Museum, and today is the first in our two-part video all about our wonderful tarantulas in our tropical forest. In today's video, we're going to learn a little bit about where our tarantulas are from, how we look after them, and what they like to eat. In our forest, we have two tarantula species, the Chilean rose and the Brazilian black. Tarantulas, like all spiders, are nature's best pest control units. If we didn't have spiders, we'd be overrun by all manner of creepy crawlies. While I'm sure we'd all love to get up close and personal with our tarantulas, we keep them separate from the other animals in our forest for a number of reasons. To make sure our tarantulas are nice and cozy, we check the temperature and humidity daily to make sure they are in ideal conditions. A good rule of thumb for tarantulas is that if you are comfortable at that temperature, they are comfortable. Humidity is also important. Our particular species of tarantulas thrive in a humidity at around 65%. So, like us, our tarantulas find our tropical forest a little bit too hot and a little bit too sticky. On top of that, tarantulas are not all that friendly. They are even known to attack and eat members of their own kind, so best to keep them separate. In our second tarantula video, we'll explore a couple of the other reasons as well. Another way we keep our tarantulas nice and happy is, of course, feeding. Many tarantulas are ambush predators, quickly lunging at their prey. Other tarantulas, like our Chilean rose, are active predators, often hunting at night. While wild tarantulas hunt a wide variety of prey, tarantulas in captivity can maintain a healthy diet on locusts or crickets. Tarantulas can be fussy eaters and will sometimes choose not to eat anything for almost a month at a time. Keeping track of the eating habits of animals in zoos is important because it can let us know about the health and well-being of that animal. For example, if a tarantula doesn't eat, it might be ready to molt. To learn more about molting and some other terrific tarantula facts, look out for part 2 of this video up on the Otago Museum website. In the meantime, why don't you go about trying to befriend some of your own spiders in your home?